Hey, this is Captain Chris Myers, Central Florida Sight Fishing Charters. Thanks for tuning in. Glad you found my channel. If you'd like to be a subscriber and get all my videos delivered straight to your inbox, click right down here on the little icon. I'm going to talk today, especially for newer users of spinning rods, what this little button here that you find on the bottom of the reel as you hold it in the fishing position. There's a little button lever that switches back and forth. One position, I cannot turn the reel backwards. I can only turn it forward. Flick it the other way. Now I can turn the reel both directions. Now, I've been fishing with these reels for longer than I can remember. Almost all manufacturers are still putting them on there. I've had multiple issues with many different manufacturers with that piece malfunctioning and breaking, and then the reel turns both directions all the time. I'm not sure why they're still putting them on there, because nobody that I know ever uses that button in the direction that allows you to turn both ways. Everybody that I know uses it so that you can only turn the handle one direction. I have seen people on my boat flick that lever when they have a fish on, and instead of allowing the drag to pull line off and allow the fish to get farther away and not break our line, I've watched people try to play that fish by reeling backwards when the fish is on there, figuring out that he stopped, reeling forwards, and hoping that when the fish surges they can reel backwards. Other than some kind of enjoyment in doing that, I find absolutely no purpose in reeling backwards while you have a fish on. That's what our drag's for. You get a cool drag sound. The fish is running really fast. Keeps our line from breaking. Reeling backwards, I've only ever seen people end up with knots around their spool because they're reeling backwards and the line gets wrapped all around the top of the spool and they end up breaking off the fish or losing the fish. So if you're wondering what this little button was, put it in the position so that you can only turn the handle one direction. Leave it in there, never touch it again, and hope it doesn't break on you. If all of a sudden your reel turns in both directions and this switch doesn't fix the problem, you're going to have to take it into a repair shop and take it apart and repair that little piece. But other than that, I would highly recommend leaving that button alone. Thanks for tuning in. If you're coming down to the Central Florida or Orlando area, come see me and we'll go out on a saltwater flats fishing charter.